Hello everyone. So today in this conversation, I am talking to a student from Bangladesh. So during the conversation, he asked me, "Ma'am, can you tell how the lifestyle of a student has to be? So give me some tips to stay motivated or how to have a lifestyle as a student." So I gave him some tips on how he has to be hardworking, etc. But later after the session, I realized one thing. I just recollected how I was as a student and tried to recollect the memories of how I studied and what helped me. So when I was thinking about my student life, I realized one thing. My dad used to always tell me this Sanskrit saying, which says like Vidya Turanam na Sukham na Nidra, which means to say if you have to get education, if you have to gain education and knowledge, you need to give up on your Sukham and Nidra, which means to say you have to give up on your comfort and your sleep. So there would be some days which would be like really difficult for me to wake up in the morning and study. So I would be very sleepy, and then I would recollect this sentence. I would tell this to myself. So instantly I would feel that okay, I'm studying for my sake. This is what I want to do. I want to get education. So for that I need to sacrifice my sleep. So this sentence immensely helped me in my student life. So if you think you know of any student for whom this sentence would be beneficial, I would say please share this video. Okay, thank you. So let's move on to the conversation now.
Yes, you are visible now. Am I visible to you?
Yeah, I can visible to you.
Okay, you can see me. Good. Okay, so good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. How about you?
Yes, I'm good, doing good too. Thank you. So, yes, please introduce yourself before we begin.
Okay, ma'am. My name is Shamal Kumar. You can call me just Shamal. I'm from Bangladesh. Actually, I'm a student of National University. Uh, I'm doing graduation of second year.
Okay.
I'm 22 years old.
Hmm.
It's my into this little bit.
Okay, no issues. What do you do? What do you like doing during your free time? Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I like play football and I liked traveling. So when
You
I
like
get time,
traveling?
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So, shall I introduce myself?
Sure, of course. Yeah,
Okay, so my name is Shanta, as you know. I'm
yeah,
working as a tutor of IT spoken English, and
yeah.
I live in South India. I'm a full-time homemaker as well, but I've studied engineering. I've
Okay.
completed my engineering in computer science. Yes, yeah, and I have a YouTube channel recently, which I started recently. So my
Yeah,
only hobby as of now is working for my YouTube channel.
that's great. I'm
So
really glad.
graduation in which stream?
Sorry, ma'am.
You told me you're in your second year of graduation, right?
Yeah, right.
Which stream? What are you
Actually,
studying?
yeah, my major English literature.
English literature.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So, how did you get to know about me? Do you watch my videos?
Actually, as suddenly when I scroll YouTube channel, that time I can see you and your conversation, you different time and many countries in conversation.
Mm.
To see, I'm very glad, and I'm learning and scrolling YouTube to learn English. So suddenly I
Yes.
can see you, and
Mm.
that time you said YouTube channel. So if you uh, actually, I'm checking comment box to you. A person here comment, ma'am, I want to connect with you, and you said here, if you want to connect with me, you can knock my uh, email. That's
Great.
why here I will go to connect.
Yeah. Mm. So, what is the time? Is it the same as what it is here? It is 11:20 a.m. here. So, is it the same time there?
No, ma'am, no. It's a 30 half past time difference. It's already 11:50. a.m.
Okay, you are half an hour ahead of us.
Yeah, right.
Hmm. So how is the weather? I would love to know a little bit about Bangladesh. How are the people there? What's your culture? What's your food like? What's your life like?
Ma'am, first of all, please say me. You are from India, but which part do you live in India?
South India, there is a state called Karnataka. So I belong to
Okay.
South India. Have you got brief idea about India? Like the states of
Yeah,
India, North, South?
actually, I
Not
have
much.
a little bit about India nearby. Uh,
Hmm. Okay, okay. Maybe you would be knowing places close to your country, like West Bengal. Maybe you
right,
know those places.
right, right. Ma'am,
I belong to South India, Karnataka.
okay, so you said me condition of Bangladesh and culture. I think India culture and Bangladesh culture is similar. I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
So
is. It
right now, whether today whether I'm living Jaypura district. So here whether morning was very foggy.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, today was very deep. I can see outside, and here coming winter morning, winter season, going to winter
Mm,
season. So
mm,
that
mm.
weather is right now not cool. It's perfect already. Right now, Jaipur district weather 17 to 20 weather
Mm,
Celsius.
yeah. Yes, and even here the winter has started. So it is, yeah, almost like 18, 19 even here as well. So it is winter season even here in India.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Ma'am, actually, I have a question to you to know. I'm a student of English literature. So before I was not a English medium student. I was a Bangla medium student. So right now I'm doing a graduation of honors, English honors. So, ma'am, would you tell me how can improve my vocabulary level and how can my speaking level or there are four skill of English: listening, speaking,
LSRW.
uh, writing, speaking. So there are four skill. So how can improve my this level? When I get exam, when I write in exam, that time I can write a very simple sentence and I cannot build up my sentence. So how can improve
Mm.
my first of all tell me how can improve my speaking level?
Yes. Speaking level you can improve only by speaking. So you have to speak a lot in English. And the thing that will help you in speaking is listening. You have to listen to a lot of English content. Are you understanding what I'm telling?
You tell if I improve my level, so first just improve by speaking. I have to need speaking.
Yes, yes, yes. You can improve your speaking only by speaking,
Okay,
right? And from where you will get the vocabulary, the right sentence structure, you can get that by reading. You
reading.
have to read a lot of books and you have to listen. Listen to all kinds of English content. So whichever new words that you encounter while reading or listening, you might, get to know some new words which you have not heard before, right?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Last sentence.
While listening and reading, you might come across some new words which you have not heard before, right? Some new words which you have not heard about before. You don't know their meaning.
Yeah,
If you
right.
come across, yeah, if you come across such words, write down those words. You have to maintain a book for your vocabulary. You have to maintain a book and write down the new words that you have encountered while reading or listening. Write down the new words and then you frame your own sentences using those words.
Okay, 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 okay.
10 sentences for every word.
For every word, I write down 10 sentence.
Your own 10 sentences. Okay? And the next time when you're writing your exam or when you're talking to somebody, try to use the
Okay,
same sentences. You
okay,
write the sentences which you are able to use in your daily life, like speaking practice or writing. whatever you feel like, this word I can use it in this way. So write down 10, 15, how many ever sentences you can come that can come into your mind. Write down those sentences and use them in your writing and speaking practice.
Okay,
So that
okay.
is how you can improve your vocabulary.
Okay, that's great. So if I want to improve my vocabulary level, I need to read book. When I get a found a new word,
Ah,
okay, this word I will make own sentence. Every word for 10 sentence I will make. Okay,
yes,
and next time
yes.
when I talk as someone, I will try this word, use this conversation.
Exactly, exactly. And try to make 5 words at once. Don't take all everything. Use at least go for words in a day. So that way your book will become, you will have a lot of new words, new vocabulary will come into your dictionary. You
Okay,
can
that's
write all those and frame sentence. Like keep one page for one word. Write the heading, that word name, and make the sentences in that page. Then go to next page, write the new word, and write the sentences related to that word. And keep practicing these sentences so that whenever you come across some situation where you can use these words, you can use it and speak.
okay, that's great. And okay, okay, I got it. And if I want to improve my vocabulary, I will follow this method. And if I speak my improve level, I should more and more speak. Okay, ma'am.
Speak.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm reading English book. Okay, that when I read book, actually, I think 70% word already I know that. When I read an English book, that time I
Hmm.
feel 70% word I know
You
that,
know. Hmm.
but I cannot meaning. What is meaning that? Actually, I'm from Bangladesh and my mother tongue is Bangla.
Hmm.
When I read English book, that time 70% word I know that's Bangla meaning, but I cannot understand that meaning, that sentence meaning. Okay, so I am asking you, how can improve my reading skill? After read, I can understand. How can able to read?
See, when you're reading, you are telling that there are some words that you're not able to understand in English, right? So you can Google for that words, right? What is this word called in Bangla? So you can translate and find out the meaning of that word, right? No? Are you understanding?
No, ma'am, no. Ma'am,
See, when you
actually, what I'm said, actually, I have a question to you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
yes, you are asking me when you read something, you are able to understand 70% of it, but
Okay,
you do not know the complete meaning in English
right, right,
because
right.
you are used to speak in Bangla. Okay, so I am telling
Yeah,
you, you can write that sentence and translate in Google. You can use the help of Google, right?
okay,
In
okay,
Google, you can write what is this word called in Bangla language. So Google will give you the answer. So that
right.
way you can understand the sentence, right?
Okay, okay,
And continuously read that sentence. Once you come to know the meaning of that sentence through Google, then read that sentence continuously. 10 times you read that specific sentence so that you will be able to understand it completely and okay, the meaning of this is this. Then you will come to know the clear meaning.
okay. So I should use Google Translator.
Yes. That is the only way, right? Because you only have to search for the meaning. So I don't know Bangla, so I can't translate and tell you. But if you put it in Google, it will give you the answer.
Right. Okay, okay. Ma'am, here I need to know grammar. What do you think?
Grammar, little bit of grammar you must know, like tenses, past, present, future tense, tenses. Like if you're talking about the present tense, or you're talking about your past life, or what you're planning to do in your future. So your tenses have to be clear, so that the opposite person is able to understand what you're saying. So that means minimum grammar is necessary. But at the beginning, don't focus completely on grammar because it is confusing and you may feel discouraged to learn English. So just basic grammar is enough. With basic grammar, you start speaking first.
Okay.
Later, you can improve your grammar, you can improve your vocabulary, but first learn to speak.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Would you check before I understand your voice clearly, but here I can some problem maybe. Uh, would you check?
Audio?
Yeah,
You're getting
audio.
audio issues?
Yeah, audio issue. Yeah.
Where were we? I was asking you to use the Google Translator, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Translate that thing in, take the help of Google and translate the sentence in English. Later, you read that sentence 5 or 10 times. Then you will be able to understand the complete meaning 100%. And you were asking about grammar, right? How much grammar is important?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Grammar, very basic grammar is important. Tenses, past, present, future tense is important because the
Okay.
opposite person should be able to understand what you're telling, right? Some basic grammar is enough. At initially, don't go for grammar because you will be confused and you will be discouraged. You won't feel like, learning English. You will feel that it is difficult. So at first, don't go for grammar. Learn to speak first. Later, you can correct your mistakes.
Okay, ma'am. How can I write down in exam? Right now, I can speak English a little bit. Okay, and any idea if I know that time after that I can write down very basically. Okay, if you want to say, please introduce yourself. I know already you are Asanta madam and you are from India and you have completed your engineering and you are doing right now uh, YouTube channel. Okay, so continue. So I know that and I'm able to say that. Okay, so all everything my academic topic I know that, but when I write down like similar, I'm saying to you uh, like that. Similarly, I can write down what I know, but I get maybe I cannot mark. Actually, I'm not able to mark.
You're not able to mark in the sense I didn't get you.
I speak English little bit. Okay.
Yeah. I know you speak English, and if I ask you for introduction, you are able to say the introduction.
Okay.
Okay. After that, what?
Okay. What I'm able to say, that I can write,
Okay.
but I cannot get a mark like that in example.
Okay.
Example.
Okay. Talking about your exam. Okay. Okay. Hmm.
I know when I speak that time I have some mistake. I know, but I'm speaking to you. How many percentage I mistake? What do you think?
See, your grammar problem is there. You have an issue with grammar here and there. Okay. But I'm able to understand what you're saying. But when you write, they need perfection when you write. You cannot make mistakes when you write. That time your marks will go for that. And you want to say that you want to write more. Are you saying that you want to write more
Yeah.
sentences? Right? Because you have to practice that. See, now introduction you have told me, right? You have told me your introduction. The same
Yeah.
introduction, you go to some YouTube videos and you learn how to introduce yourself. So they will give you new points. Write down all those points and learn from there. That time perfectly you will be able to form the sentence perfectly, correct grammar and correct spellings, all that. Then when you have to practice writing for that. When you write the same things, then you will get a good mark. Because now you're speaking, there are some errors. If you write the same thing in your answer sheet, obviously they'll cut marks for that, right?
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the exam.
Yeah. Right. So, ma'am, right now, what should I do? Or what should I do?
See, you have to prepare according to your syllabus. Whatever your syllabus is, whatever questions they are going to give you,
along with reading, you have to write all of that. Write in correct grammar and correct spellings. Follow the correct sentence structure. You can see the book and write. And you have to practice that. You have to keep writing. It is more than reading, you have to write. Only then you will be able to remember for a long time. And that thing you can produce in your exam.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, I write down very simple sentence, and how can improve my build up my writing sentence? I
Yes.
can simple sentence, but I should improve my uh,
Vocabulary.
yeah, not a vocabulary. Uh, Sentence, I need to improve my sentence. I can write down a very simple sentence, but I need to improve advanced level.
Yes, yeah, I understand your question. You want to write advanced sentences. You want to write correct grammar. You want to use new words. And whatever you're thinking in your native language like Bangla, you want to produce all that in English. Am I right?
Yeah, right, right.
Right. For that, you have to read a lot. When you're reading, you will get new ideas on
Okay.
how to write a new sentence and how to use the correct words. And when you improve your vocabulary, as I told you, how to improve your vocabulary. So when you encounter the new word, you have to write sentences related. That is why I told you to write sentences so that the same sentence you can use in your writing practice.
Okay.
And is the grammar wrong or right? Google will help you with everything. Is this sentence right or this sentence is right? So you need to do some research. Do
Okay.
some research and do your writing practice because you're a student. Write often. Whatever you're reading, you write that. Then it will stay in your memory.
Okay. Thanks, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Ma'am, I'm as a student, so would you tell me some advice for me? How can improve my academic study level, and how can improve my personality life? Would you please say me
Mm.
advice on advice?
Yes. Are you interested in whatever subject you have taken? English literature. Are you interested in the subject?
Yeah, ma'am. Really, yeah.
So, yes. Are your teachers efficient enough? Do they teach you well? Your
Right.
teachers?
Yeah, yeah. In future, I want to be a good teacher.
You want to be a teacher. What about the
Yeah.
teachers who are teaching you now? Are they good? Are they
Sorry, can I?
teaching you well? Your teachers now, whoever teachers are teaching you, are they teaching you nicely?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I'm a student of National University. So I'm
Oh,
really
you're
so
studying by yourself.
yeah. So
Yes. Okay. Okay. In that way, you are your own teacher. You have to teach yourself. You have to learn by yourself, right?
right, right, right.
Right. Right. So you make a proper research of whatever what is important for the exam and how to prepare. Maybe you may be having some friends. So you can talk to your friends and decide what to study. And I would say you have to study more, read more, write more because it is double. Reading is not enough. You have to write down whatever you read. That way, because in exam they are not going to ask you. You have to write it in the paper.
Okay.
That is why reading is not enough, right? And you have to increase your study hours. Put a
Okay.
dedicated hours, like make a timetable. I have to study for this time, this topic. So like that, you can make a timetable for every day what you're going to do, and don't waste time. Keep studying, keep writing. So you concentrate more on this because you're a student still. So you have to write exams. So concentrate on that. So that one more. This speaking practice will come naturally to you after you have read so much and you've written so much. Later you can practice the speaking practice. So
Very
I would
good.
say you be dedicated to your studies. Work hard.
Yeah, I want a hard work. So really, ma'am, first time when I was a beginner, like when I class 10, 9, 10. That time,
Oh,
actually, before I said you, I was not a English medium student. I was a Bangla medium student. So after uh, complete my 12, that time I think I need to learn English, and
love English.
That's why.
So maybe I think since 1 year you are learning English now.
2 years. I'm second year right now.
Second year. Yeah. This is your second year. 1 year is completed. This is your second year, right? So you can see how much improvement you have made in 1 year. You're able to talk to me and I'm able to understand whatever you're telling me, right?
Yeah. Right.
So continue this practice. Continue your speaking, listening practice, and you're already reading English. You're studying in English. So it is very good. You don't have to do separate reading practice for English language. Whatever your books are there, read the same books, write whatever is required for your exam and practice. So that is enough for you for now.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, would you tell me, would you suggest me, would you say advise personal life, what should I struggle with my life? I'm saying you are as a ma'am, so, and I'm a student like you. I'm a student. So would you please, ma'am, say me how can I improve my lifestyle? Like what should I do as a student?
As a student, I would say, the only focus should be towards studies. All your time, all your dedication has to be towards studies because it is your age now to study. For having fun or for watching videos, there is still time is there. But now you focus only on your studies. Put all your dedication and choose whatever time you are comfortable with. If you are comfortable and you have a nice mind, fresh mind in the morning, study in the morning. If you feel better in the night, study in the night. But keep like 3-4 hours minimum for your studies. Like just imagine if you go to a full-time school. So whole day you are studying, right? So do that thing even by yourself because you're studying by yourself. Just imagine that you're going to a school and keep some separate space. Okay, this is my school. So nothing else should be here. Only my books and only for study purpose I have to come here. So don't sit in your bed and study. So bed is for like sleeping. Maybe you will feel like sleeping later. So keep separate place for studies. Every day, 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, come to your table. You study and for lunch, take a lunch break. Just behave that you're going to school. So whole day up to evening you study. Later you can do your fun time or entertainment, whatever. But yeah, as you're a student, I would advise focus all your attention on studies.
Yeah, ma'am. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, ma'am. I'm really. I want to improve my level, study level. I'm really want to improve my level. I know I have some lack. I want to improve the
Improve.
all. Yeah, ma'am.
You can put in extra effort, put in extra hard work. You will definitely improve.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
If you want to do something, you have to put a lot of passion in it and you will be able to do it. Just be confident that I can do it. You will do it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Really glad connect with you. Okay, ma'am.
Same here. You have a good day and all the best for your future.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye. Take care. Bye-bye.